Hey all, hey all, hey all, hey all. This is a fair warning share going out to the whole world, everyone in the whole world. Honestly, all 100% more than 100% against T-Mobile. What you're looking at is a phone that's damaged. So, fair warning, T-Mobile. Everybody in the world, everyone with T-Mobile, all the employees, executive response, chain of command, Tom, Sandra, Jason, Bo Sanchez, Mike Sievert, and the entire chain of command, which I'm going to do other videos until y'all pay me. So, once again, I repeat myself, U.S. veteran. That's what I am. I am a United States veteran. This is a fair warning share. What you're looking at is a damaged phone for T-Mobile. T-Mobile has to send me a phone. So that's where we're at right now. As far as what we want, going to keep it real simple. And you get to root for me and cheer for me. Gonna keep it brief, and you can be on our team and you can be on our side because it's right. And it's very simple. We want $500,000. We want $500,000. The reason why is I'm gonna forever speak on it to as many people possible about getting it and getting help with getting it. It's pretty simple. We've already earned it. I can explain it later. I'm a performer. I've performed for more than 1 billion people, and I'm alive, right? So anyway, as far as T-Mobile, what the ex-military would say is you've been selected to help me, help us U.S. veterans collect that amount, and you get to start right now today. I've already written the letters, 2 of them. There's nothing more aggravating, more frustrating in the world than doing the right thing and other people not doing their job. That's exactly what T-Mobile's been doing the entire time, and it has been going back decades. So if you look at this, I said what I want, 500,000. I want $500,000 from people in general, all around the world. I'm selling art. I'm still performing. I'm giving. I'm saving lives every day. I'm going to share more about that later. Exactly how and why I'm saving lives every day. Anyway, so as far as already earning, yeah, I've already earned what we're going to get, and we're not giving up till we're getting it. So anyway, this is a fair warning share against T-Mobile, at T-Mobile, to all of T-Mobile. Now, people would go on forever about specific details. The employee actually stole an SD card SIM chip, and I need that. I still need those contacts. I need those photos. And because those people were wrong, they've cost me. And if you look at it in reality, yeah, they've cost me millions. Those photos were worth millions to other people. That's a fact. So you could probably relate to that, right? Anyway, the employee was actually bigger than me and a male of the Mexican race, so I wasn't going to say anything, but I had to report it later. That's T-Mobile, North Park Mall. Now, T-Mobile, where you're wrong, and everyone in T-Mobile's wrong, is you have racist employees, and we don't know who they are, and we don't know their background, right? And also, you have different store owners. So you pull the bullshit over and tell people that the customer's always number one. And you have to service the customer, right? Somewhere you guys have not done that the entire time that I've known you and been to all your stores, right? Because you guys are on your phones wasting your time to seeing what you can get out of your whatever you can get. That's what the employees I've all seen, witnessed, facts firsthand is that they're just there to get what they can and not help customers, right? But anyway, as far as the robbery, that's affecting me the rest of my life. As far as not replacing my phones, that's affecting me the rest of my life. As far as not giving me what I want when the claim's already been filed, that executive response, that's affecting me the rest of my life and other people because I work with recovering humans. I work with people, recovery people, and that's what I do. So you're preventing the full force and effect of saving lives for real. All the employees of T-Mobile and the chain of command, right? And we're not going to quit. I've already told you what we wanted. I've already written letters saying that we wanted hundreds of thousands. And I'm not going to stop till we get it. And it actually goes against those specific employees. And North Park even changed stores to 20 across the way. And that employee, I paid for all your mistakes and bought another phone. And that employee wouldn't even give me the charging port cord that goes with the phone that you buy, and wouldn't even give me a SIM card that goes with the phone you buy to activate it. What kind of bullshit is that? As far as insurance, you guys are the most satanic company in the world, besides a couple more. So we're staying specific on topic. Now, most people would rant on and complain, and somebody would get something out of it about filing a claim right away, getting everyone, masses in the world, on your side and go against them full force till you get what you want. That's life. Because of who I am, what I've done, and where I'm going, and here, the great good person that I am, I came up with million, billion, $1 trillion inventions, right? And they're going out there, and they can be sold to T-Mobile because another phone company is going to buy them. So as far as the architect blueprints and the stamp, all that, I'm going to go ahead and put out. And this share, no, this is a time date stamp, and I've already had to write them again, and I'm going to have to go through calling all of them, what's available. And, I can go on forever and saying that your chain of command's full of shit because you're never there. Sievert and all the I'm going to go ahead and read the chain of command real quick here for other people that have had issues with T-Mobile. So wait one for the drum roll, please. So, ladies and gentlemen, here are some of the most satanic people in the world. It's a phone service company, believe it or not, called T-Mobile. Here are some of your executives, and we'll go ahead and go over them and even show you their picture. Here are some of the most satanic people in the world with one of the most satanic companies in your world. As you can see, Mike Sievert. There you go. Mr. Cano, and Ulf Ewaldson, Callie Field. Now, you can actually email these people. They're not going to do anything for you at all. John Freer, Janice V. Kapner. Like I said, you can email these people, try to call them, and they're not going to do anything for you. Mike Katz, Deanne King, Sandra Chavez, Mark Nelson, Susan Loosemore. We'll go ahead and go through this. Peter, Oswald, Dick, John Saul, Omar, Tazzy. Now there's more. I'm going to go ahead and show you the board of directors because they're as satanic. Like I said, I served your country. I was in the U.S. military, and when something happened, like first responders, we were told to go somewhere or needed to go, we went. And what that did was it actually saved their lives. You got to breathe longer over here in my country, and you got to live, spend time with their families, and even on a cell phone. Here's some more of the most satanic people in the world. Timotheus Hotches. Now, something you need to know is Bonn, Germany, and Telekom Deutsch. These are people that actually have been said for the record to own T-Mobile. So I want you to write them and raise a little, you know what. If they don't give you a replacement phone and honor your insurance that you pay for, that's what you need to do. So here's the most satanic people in the world. You can see the board of directors. Now, Telekom Deutsch is in Bonn, Germany, and that's FOM. You can Google all that to find out who the rest of the satanic people in the world are, right? But what you have just witnessed are that for that chain of command. Very simple. So I recommend and suggest you do the same thing. As far as another person may say, would say when your T-Mobile employees are wrong, file a complaint if you can right away. I would have said get the police involved, which I could have, should have, would have did, which I can still and may will do. But as far as the employee, at that time, I knew later something was going to go back on them, and the entire store does not exist there anymore. But anyway, to add to the strength of the claim case is that it already went to executive response, so we get what we want, right? And the upsettedness about their actions being full of shit and giving me a runaround and playing games with me and the issues of my communication and adding a U.S. veteran is a bunch of fucking bullshit, and they all need to be held accountable. The entire chain of command. So if there's a way to put them all in prison, I'm for it, man. I'm going to be the first person. Now, off the record, the most satanic companies in the world that I'm against putting all of them in prison is number one, Bank of America. I'm a U.S. veteran. We didn't say they could even use that name, right? Number one. Number two, we don't even know who they are. As far as the police, yeah, we didn't vote, say they could carry a gun. We didn't even say they could carry a gun. We may not agree with it, right? Every police officer in this area, DFW and all the surrounding areas, right? So that's another thing that's wrong with your country for real. Now, Motel 6 and the lawyers in Texas and Dallas County system, right? The most satanic unit in the world, and that's it. And I have evidence and facts. So, hope you enjoyed watching. Hope you enjoyed watching. Push like, subscribe, and share. And hopefully, another person may say, and I feel it will be to push to the prayer and say, I hope none of this happens to you. And when and if it does, maybe you need to go ahead and do a recording which contains actual time, date, stamp,